This is Celebrity Thursdays. Every Thursday, we present you with another celebrity. Today, we're looking at 15 things you didn't know about Natalie Portman. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get informed. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by alux.com. Today revealing some interesting and lesser known facts about the actress, producer, and activist Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman was born Nathalie Hirschlag on June 9, 1981 in Jerusalem. Her family moved to America when she was 3 years old. She made her film debut when she was just 13 years old in the 1994 movie Leon the Professional. She starred in Star Wars Episode I, The Phantom Menace, when she was 17 years old, and since then she's starred in a number of films, including V for Vendetta, Garden State, Closer, Star Wars Episode III, Black Swan, Thor, and many more. She graduated from Harvard with a psychology degree in 2003, and famously said she'd rather be smart than a movie star. She made her directorial debut in 2015 with the film A Tale of Love and Darkness. She's also passionate about social and political causes. We want to learn some more about Natalie because we were inspired by her success, passion, ambition, and talent. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. So, let's take a closer look now at this influential actress with the 15 things you didn't know about Natalie Portman. Number 1. She missed the premiere of her first big movie to study for exams. Star Wars Episode I, The Phantom Menace, was the first film in the Star Wars prequel trilogy, which was released 16 years after the premiere of the last Star Wars movie, Return of the Jedi. The movie premiered May 19, 1999, with 17-year-old Portman starring as Queen Amidala. This was her first major role and her first big-time movie premiere, but Natalie opted to stay home and study for her high school final exams rather than attending. Number 2. She was excited to have her hair shaved off in V for Vendetta. In V for Vendetta, Portman plays Evie Hammond, who gets her hair shaved off in a very traumatic way. Although most actresses might outright refuse a role that requires them to have their head shaved on film, Natalie embraced the role, and she said she was even excited about the opportunity to give up her vanity for a while. The scene obviously had to be shot in one take, so other volunteers stood in to get their hair shaved off in practice runs of the shot. Portman said her biggest anxiety about losing her hair was she had to get everything right in only one take. Yep, that's a bit of pressure. Number 3. Her given name is Nathalie Hirschlag. As mentioned, Natalie was born in Jerusalem, and she was originally given a Hebrew name, which was Nathalie Hirschlag. When she got her first movie role in 1994, she chose to use her grandmother's maiden name of Portman as her stage name, along with the Americanized Natalie as her first name. Portman holds dual citizenship for the United States and Israel, and she has stated that although she loves being in the US, she feels most at home in Jerusalem. Number 4. She was cast in her first feature film when she was 12 years old. Natalie was interested in acting from a very young age. When she was only 10 years old, she turned down an offer from a Revlon agent who wanted her to become a child model because she wanted to focus solely on acting. The same year, she auditioned for an off-Broadway show called Ruthless and was chosen to be an understudy for the main character, along with the future hit singer Britney Spears. When she was 12 years old, she was cast in her first feature film, Leon the Professional. This led to her acting in several other films in her teenage years, including Star Wars. Number 5. Her net worth is $60 million. Natalie has been making millions every year since she was a teenager. In 2004, she earned $1 million for her part in the movie Closer. It's not known how much she made for the 2011 film No Strings Attached, but she has publicly stated she made 3 times less than her co-star Ashton Kutcher, as an example of the gender pay gap in Hollywood. In 2013, she earned $13 million for Thor: The Dark World, and one other film. In 2014, she earned $14 million. In the past several years, she's averaged $12 million per year, and she now has a net worth of $60 million. Number 6. She has said Star Wars nearly ruined her career. Star Wars Episode I: The Phantom Menace is one of the most successful films of all time, with a total box office gross of over $1 billion worldwide. However, Natalie has said that starring in the Star Wars prequels nearly ruined her career. She was seen as a bad actress, and no director wanted to work with her. Her career began to get back on track when she was cast in the 2003 film Cold Mountain, when Mike Nichols, who directed her in a play called The Seagull in 2001, wrote to the director and asked for her to be cast as a personal favor. Number 7. She signed a petition in support of disgraced director Roman Polanski. Director Roman Polanski fled the United States in 1978 to avoid being sentenced for statutory rape of a 13-year-old girl. He has been living in France, but was briefly held in a Swiss prison. Portman signed a petition in 2009 calling for the release of the director from prison. Since that time, even more women have come forward to say that Polanski sexually assaulted them as teenagers. In 2018, Portman said she very much regrets signing the petition and takes responsibility for not thinking enough before signing. Some other controversial people who signed the petition were Harvey Weinstein and Woody Allen, but no real surprises there. Number 8. Her body double in Black Swan claimed Portman did not do 95% of the dancing in the film. Portman took ballet lessons growing up, but still trained 5 to 8 hours a day for 6 months to prepare for her intense role as a ballerina in the 2010 film Black Swan. Natalie won the Academy Award for Best Actress and Golden Globe Award for the film, but there was some controversy when her dancing double claimed that she was told not to talk about the fact that Portman only did about 5% of the dancing in the full body shots throughout the film. The director responded to the claim by saying that Portman had done 85% of the dancing that was shown in the final cut, while Natalie's face was digitally grafted on the dancing double's body in scenes throughout the film. Number 9. She met her husband on the set of Black Swan. Portman met her future husband, Benjamin Millepied, when she was working with him as a choreographer on Black Swan. Millepied is a renowned French dancer and choreographer who both choreographed dances for Black Swan and was a featured dancer in the movie. The two began dating in 2009, and Portman gave birth to their son, Aleph, in 2011. They were married in 2012, and their daughter Amalia was born in 2017. Number 10. She bought a $6.5 million California estate in 2017. In 2017, Natalie purchased a 10-acre estate in the exclusive Montecito community in Santa Barbara, California. The $6.5 million 4,000-square-foot home has 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, a pool, an outdoor fireplace, and an outdoor kitchen. It's built into the side of a hill that's adjacent to the ocean, and the rear of the house has floor-to-ceiling windows with ocean views. One of her neighbors in the elite neighborhood is Oprah, and we talk all about her in our video, The 15 Things You Didn't Know About Oprah. Click in the upper right-hand corner to check it out. Number 11. Her vegan footwear company shut down after less than a year. In 2008, Portman launched a vegan footwear line in collaboration with designer shoe boutique Tay Kazan. The shoes range from $200 to $400 per pair and were made without any animal products. Unfortunately, 2008 wasn't the best time to launch a luxury shoe brand with the global financial crisis. And less than 6 months later, Tay Kazan went under, and Portman got out of the shoe business. Number 12. She moved to Paris for 2 years. Portman moved to Paris in 2014, when her husband was named as the director of the Paris Opera Ballet. Natalie was initially excited at the news, stating that it was a dream come true. She already spoke French along with 4 other languages, and she expressed a desire to become a French citizen. However, what they thought would be a long-term role for Benjamin turned out to be not a great fit, and within 2 years they moved back to Los Angeles. Portman expressed relief at moving back to the States, saying it was more friendly and free in LA. Number 13. She insisted her directorial debut movie be filmed entirely in Hebrew. After buying the film rights to the novel A Tale of Love and Darkness, Natalie spent 8 years adapting the book to a screenplay, all while insisting that the adaptation should remain in the Hebrew that the book was originally written in. Natalie learned Hebrew as a child and still speaks it fluently, but this was the first film in which she spoke the language. The story takes place in Israel and looks at the conflicts between Israelis and Palestinians. The film was released in 2015 and had generally positive reviews, but only grossed about $600,000 in the United States. It also grossed $500,000 in Israel. Number 14. She doesn't own a television. Despite appearing in several different television shows, Natalie doesn't own a TV. However, she does stream certain shows on her phone, and her guilty pleasure is watching cooking shows. The shows she's appeared on include Saturday Night Live, The Simpsons, Angie Tribeca, and Sesame Street. Number 15. She has a genius IQ. Portman stands out as one of the most intellectual celebrities in Hollywood, with her Harvard degree and 2 research papers that were published in scientific journals. Her IQ is 140, which makes her a genius according to the IQ scale. Other celebrities with genius-level IQ scores include Gina Davis, Steve Martin, Quentin Tarantino, Madonna, and Shakira. There you have it, A-Luxers. Some interesting, lesser-known facts about Natalie Portman. Now that you've learned some more about Natalie, we'd like to know, do you think she should continue directing films, or should she stick to acting? Let us know what you think in the comments. Still here? Of course you are. Here's a bonus fact for sticking with us all the way to the end. Number 16. One of her Dior ads was actually banned in Britain. Portman became an ambassador for Dior in 2010 and has been appearing in advertising campaigns for the company ever since. In 2012, one of her ads came under scrutiny in Britain after a complaint was filed by L'Oreal to Britain's Advertising Standards Authority. The advertisement was for Dior's mascara, and L'Oreal contended that the pictures featuring Portman greatly exaggerated the likely effects of the product. The authority agreed, and the ad was banned. Thank you for spending some time with us, A-Luxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.